everybody's been showing a lot of love. The talent has been crazy. It's been all Philadelphia so far.
Right.
But now we're about to go to Ohio players, and then we're going to do something else as well. Dougie Fresh is going to come and just turn it all up. So, at that point, I'm going to sit back and just turn to fan mode. But I've been enjoying it and having a good time so far.
I was going to ask you that because we got Jeffrey Osborne performing tonight, who's going to close it out. Dougie Fresh, the Ohio players. Are you a fan of any of those?
Oh, I mean, I'm a fan of a lot of people that performed on this stage. On the other stage, I've been trying to figure out how I can play hooky and sneak over, but it just hasn't been working yet. My entire plan did not work out. I was going to run up and straight tackle Layla Hathaway during her set, straight like NFL New York Giants football tackle. But I just couldn't get over there to the set. Or she didn't go on yet, did she? It may still happen.
Okay, so we're going to have a tackling session on the pavilion stage with Eric Roberson attacking Layla Hathaway. This should be fun.
Yeah, so, it's all good. And what I really love is the free spirit camaraderie. Everybody's really, a lot of bands, no other bands, and a lot of acts, no other acts. So it's real nice, man. I was hoping to see a lot of other acts perform, but I'm enjoying my stage. Bilal, Kindred, Vivian Green, Ohio players. It's been exceptional today.
What's going on with Eric Roberson? What's going on with your career right now?
Well, I'm into making babies, mainly.
Clearly.
Hey, Sean, my wife, get ready, because they are in town. Number 3 is coming, girl. No, but is there some wood here? Let me. I'm back. No, we have this album. I'm on my 8th album, my personal 8th album, Mr. Nice Guy. But I also did a gospel album with Fred Hammond, Dave Hollister, and Brian Courtney Wilson. We are called the United Tenors. The album's been out about 2 months now. We've been touring for that. So we're actually going to do a big tour in the fall. Look out for that. We'll be in a town near you.
Nice. So what about your next solo project? Can we get a little glimpse of that?
I'm recording. I kind of already had some songs I really loved from the last creative session. So I'm somewhat there already. But I kind of let the creativity dictate it. It really may be the end of this year. It may be next year. But we're releasing some other stuff too. We have an album that we're actually putting out called B-Sides, Features, and Heartbreaks, which is all the songs that I've done with other people over the last 20 years have been featured on, as well as maybe some new songs, hint, hint, hint. But then the full album studio project will probably be out late this year, early next year.
Excellent. So how do people stay connected to Eric Roberson?
Very easy. You just sit up the bat signal, and I just come swooping in. On Instagram, it is at Erro, ERRO 44. Twitter is I am Eric Roberson, but you can always find me on my website, Eric Roberson Music. That's ROBERSON.
And I just have one more question. I almost forgot to ask you this because you've been hashtagging this honest music movement. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, for the longest, I never really fight any titles. If someone called me a neo-soul artist or a soul artist or whatever, if you pull out my phone right now or my iPod and I was to play music, it's going to be a plethora of different sounds and styles. And I've always been that way. I grew up, loving soul music, but just being a fan of so many different genres. So I call it honest music because it comes from an honest place. And I honestly don't know what I may be doing next. It's kind of, if we touch on rock and roll, we touch on hip hop, we touch on soul, we even touch on country music. I love all of it. So honest music is really just about a feeling. It's really, to me, the true origin of soul music, because you can look at certain artists such as a Radiohead or such as I'm going too far with Tom Waits, or even a Robert Glasper or Bob James, and you can't tell me that's not soul music. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, so for me, it's just all about honest music. It was my way of staying connected to so many things and just pushing aside genres and kind of just meshing it all together in one big musical gumbo.
Love that. Absolutely love that. This is why we consider you the godfather of the indie soul music movement.
I'm super bad.
Okay, well, thank you, Eric Roberson, for joining us here at Capital Jazz.
Jodine, I want to thank you first and foremost because your professionalism, this is a great connection here. I think great things are in the path, not only for you, but for Capital Jazz TV as well. Thank you.
And this is Jodine signing off on Capital Jazz Fest TV. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.